Hi, how you doing? I'm Michael Zappia here in Phoenix, Arizona at a facility called Exos. It's a new name, a new brand for this facility. You may know it as Athletes Performance. This is a world-renowned training facility that I've had the pleasure of knowing about for 15 years now. I've known about the owner, Mark Verstegen, now for 15 years. But this is the mecca for anyone who is serious about taking their game up another level. I've had the honor of training here myself as an athlete and now doing a little bit of work alongside of Exos and Athletes Performance. And today I have the honor and the privilege to introduce you to a young man who I feel has the potential to be one of the greats. And I'm not just saying one of the greats just in his high school, because you see he's with a school called Agua Fria. I'm saying one of the greats out there in college football and moving on to the NFL. I really believe that. Michael's going to tell you a little bit about himself really shortly here, but I just want to make sure I properly introduced him to you. Throughout this video, we're going to do a really good job of introducing you to him, showing you some game clips of his junior year that we're going to pepper in here. We're going to sit down with some of the trainers and some of the PT and some of the nutritionalists that have had the opportunity to work with Michael over this short period of time here in the summer of 2014, and we're going to showcase Michael Peoples the best way we can, so you out there who could be anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world can get a peek in on what this exceptional athlete is all about. I think you're going to want him to come to your school, and colleges out there, you deserve to know about this small school football player out here. There's nothing small about this man, but he plays for a smaller school in a remote part of Arizona, and he's worthy of coming out to take a look at. So we wanted to do the best we could to introduce him to you via video. So Michael, why don't you introduce yourself to everybody out there? Why don't you tell them a little bit about you as a football player, and then what your experience has been here at Exos?
Well, as you know, Michael Peoples, I'm 6'3", 260 pounds, play defensive end at Agua Fria High School. As far as being at Athletes Performance, I've learned so much since I first walked in the door. I mean, it's unbelievable how much you can learn. I mean, you think that being around coaches and everything like that, you know the gist of everything when it comes to working out, and then when you come here, you start fresh. I think I'm gonna have a really good transition from my previous year to my senior year. Just from coming here, I've learned so much about like movement and mechanics, and even down to working out and even resting, that I feel like it's gonna make a great impact for this senior year. I hope to see all you guys out here at my school watching my games. I want to hear from all of you guys. I feel that I can make a difference in any one of your programs. In any information that you want to know about me, I have a huddle, I have NCSA. I'm open for questions. My email is michaelpeoples52@ymail.com. I just hope to hear from you.
Beautiful. Let me add one thing about Michael before you watch the rest of this video and then hopefully hot on his trail. He's really a unique kid. Listen, I don't know how to really say this, but I've studied him since he's been walking through here. I kind of studied people, and he's extremely humble. He's extremely focused, and this man is driven to be a football player. I mean, I think that's your only goal in life. Is that right?
That's just, I mean, I couldn't imagine my life without football. Football's done so much for me that I can't even imagine living without it.
Beautiful. I think that's what we're all looking for when it comes to an athlete. So take a look at Michael Peoples, get in touch with him, and we look forward to seeing you at a home game this year, and we look forward to seeing him maybe in your jersey one day in the near future. Thanks for spending time with us. Take it easy. We're beeping. Hey, how you doing? My name is Michael Zappia. I'm here at Exos, which is formerly known as Athletes Performance here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is the sports mecca for professional athletes, collegiate athletes, and high school athletes who are fortunate enough and lucky enough to discover this place, like the young man I'm about to introduce you to right now. You know, it's almost a perfect storm when something like this happens, and I get the pleasure and the privilege to introduce you to an exceptional man here. I met Michael Peoples as he walked through the front doors of this facility called Athletes Performance and Exos roughly a few months ago, and very few people know about this place. Actually, the company is huge, and they have a major outreach. But Michael, you live right here in Phoenix, Arizona. You didn't know about this place, did you?
I did not know about it until like watching on TV with all the combine athletes and everything like that.
Is that what captured your attention about coming here and training?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I mean, I had never heard of anything like this until my mom actually discovered it for me on TV when she was watching everybody on their pro days and everything like that, saying where they went to and everything like that. So it sparked our interest that if they're going there, that I could probably get the same result out of it like they can.
Sure. Now, you did do some training in other parts of the country before you knew this was in your own backyard.
Yeah,
here, right?
I went to IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida, and I mean it was a nice facility and it was right, but I don't live in Florida. So that was the biggest issue for me. I mean, if not, I would have been there. If I lived there, I would have stayed there and everything like that. It was a nice facility, but like I said, it's not in Arizona.
Gotcha. Well, you're fortunate because you found this place, and I think this place is fortunate because they found you. But Michael is an exceptional athlete, so let's talk about him as an athlete first. I've had the opportunity to kind of peek in on some of his workouts, and as you can see, he's a pretty large man. What are you, about 6'3", 260, somewhere in that range?
You got it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
6'3", 260, defensive end for Agua Fria High School. If you don't know about him yet, obviously you're hearing about him now. Trust me, this is a kid that you want to take a look at. He is a freak of nature out on this practice field. He had an exceptional junior year at Agua Fria, and this senior year he's about to have here in Arizona, out there in Agua Fria land, which is somewhere near Goodyear, Arizona, about 30 minutes south of here. This is the kid you want to come take a look at. Trust me when I tell you, he is exceptional. But Mike, what's your experience been like since you've been here at Exos? Let's compare yourself to when you walked in, which was a smaller version of yourself, because I'm looking at a much bigger kid, to where you are today. What have you taken away from this?
Well, what I've learned here is basically like, I mean, a key part of it is diet and nutrition. I mean, like it's not all about just working out, it's how you recover. And so like as soon as I learned from Erica that as soon as we're done working out, there's about a 15-20 minute dead period to where you should be eating and refuel yourself and everything like that to get bigger, because sometimes waiting too long is not good for you. And I never knew that. And from being here, our workouts are more intense. I mean, we have a higher tempo workout, so it's not too much break in between. And I mean, I like that, to be honest with you. I get a really good pump out of that. And just from being here, I mean, everything's just, I mean, we worked out on muscles I never even knew were important to work out on. So, I mean, that's like, I mean, you know, typically it's like bench, squat, and power clean. And it's not all about that. I mean, there's mechanics that go into that we work out here, and it's really key.
Yep. As an athlete myself, now an ex-athlete, because my playing days are through, I've had the opportunity to spend some time here training in Athletes Performance, and I will tell you this: if you are a college recruiter, a college coach, a professional scout, whoever you are watching this video, you may or may not know this. Exos and Athletes Performance is the place to be. It's the #1 facility in the world for athletes alike, and for a 17-year-old beast like Michael Peoples to be training here, it could only lead to good things. So you're looking at an athlete who is primed and poised to make an exceptional run his senior year, and every college should be taking a look at him. So I hope, if you're one of them out there watching, I hope you get a chance to come down here to Agua Fria High School and check out one of Michael's games his senior year. Mike, let's wrap this section up here real quick. If you had to grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 when you walked in here, to a 10 being today, which is obviously you're in the best shape of your life, right?
Yes.
Where were you before? What was your number before versus your 10 today?
And see, the funny thing about that, I'm gonna answer. I thought I was at a 10 before. I'm thinking like, you know what? My first impression was like, okay, it's just another training facility. I've been to like everywhere and everything like that, so I'm like on the top of the top. And then I get here and I realize I was a big fish in a small pond, and now I'm a small fish in a big pond. and now I'm becoming a bigger fish. So I have to say, like, when I came here, I was probably, in reality, I was like at a 5, and now I want to say I'm like at a 10.
Right on. He's intense. He's serious. He's someone to take a good look at. Look forward to seeing you soon. Look forward to seeing you hopefully at an Agua Fria game this senior year. Michael Peoples, ladies and gentlemen.